Welcome back to Starcraft Trivia with NecrO. The category is casters. So we've all had really dumb, embarrassing names that we made up back when we were young. Some people changed it completely, some have the balls to keep it, but Starcraft caster Pig went halfway on that. What was the first version of Jared Pig Krenzel's username back in his early years at internet cafes? Was it A, Bacon for Pig, B, Fat Pig Sucker, C, Smelly Pig Shit, or D, Your Mum is a Pig? The answer is B, Fat Pig Sucker.
I remember after a few rounds, my friends were like, "Hey man, how are you doing? Like, what's your name?" And I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" And they're like, "Oh, you need to have an ID. You gotta have an alias, man. You gotta make an in-game name so we know who you are." And everyone there is referring to each other by their in-game names, like shouting across to each other. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I chose the best name ever, Fat Pig Sucker. That's right, guys, Fat Pig Sucker. Probably the most embarrassing couple of years of my childhood. I was known as Fat Pig Sucker at this internet cafe. I remember I would proudly proclaim, people would be like, "Fat Pig Sucker, what kind of a stupid name is that?" And I'd be like, "Well, am I a fat pig that sucks? Or do I suck fat pigs?" What the
So Starcraft caster, streamer, and personality Nathania represented the United States of America at the Nation Wars 4. But what American state is Nathan Nathania's fabricant originally from? Is it A, Kansas, B, Nevada, C, Pennsylvania, or D, Texas? The answer is C, Pennsylvania. Yes, Nathanias is from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Yes, just like in The Office. And final question of the segment. These 4 Terran casters played in the very first Casters Invitational. However, it was rough. Only one of them made it out of their round of 16 group. Which one of these Terran casters made it out of their round of 16 group at the Casters Invitational of 2017? Was it A, Maynard, B, Rifkin, C, Wardy, or D, Zombie Grub? The answer is D, Zombie Grub, defeating both Funka and Emil 2-0. If you follow these streamers, you may know that Zombie Grub has the highest ranked of these 4, generally being around Masters 2/Masters 1 with her Terran.
Still land the Vikings, or he could have still landed the Vikings, try to get a couple of these tanks, because there's no support for them at all. Now there's about
oh, the 20. PDD! That was so sick in a natural. Zombie Grub going for the drop, trying to prevent some of the shots here from these turrets. Marines are gonna kill a lot of SCVs in the meantime here. Zombie Grub is gonna push her forward on the other side. She gets rid of the tanks of Funka that were naked and by themselves here. The Vikings still flying over this area, doing absolutely nothing here for Funka.
Yeah, and now Zombie Grub is in a great position to start sieging up this 3rd base, gets down the 4th command center as well, so no 4th base for Funka anytime soon, but he has bigger worries right now. His 3rd base is under fire by those tanks. Only 1 tank siege up, the other 3 are not sieged at all, so Funka might be able to just clean this up. No, he won't actually. Zombie Grub with 3 tanks and 4 Marines survives the final push, and GG being called. Funka loses game number 2 as well, which means Zombie Grub will advance to the playoffs in 2nd place.